Hey, what's up? It's Baz the Magician with a different type of contact juggling video. I'll be sending this video out to the people who do instruction videos as well as the people who make these contact juggling balls that I've discovered a very severe flaw in the instructional videos of a move called the Enigma, as well as something that is never addressed in any of the videos, and hopefully they can fix it. Because as it stands now, I found this move so complex and so difficult to learn that I've put it aside until the stuff that's addressed in this video is covered, or fixed, I should say. So let me explain. What I'll be saying won't make any sense, but bear with me, I assure you it does. So first things first, I've watched over 25 different videos on the Enigma, and a lot of them were instructional videos, but the other ones were just performance and, concept videos, things like that, of people trying things. However, the one thing that none of them ever address is the first problem, which is the weight of the ball. I have a 1 pound 95 millimeter clear acrylic contact juggling ball here. It's very heavy. And because of that, it limits how the Enigma is done. Because in all the instructional videos and the performance and demonstration videos people use, they have the ball being rolled up the back of their thumbs and things like that, in a manner you just can't do with a 1 pound ball. The 1 pound ball is just too heavy for most of us and the average people contact juggling to put that type of pressure between your fingers to be able to hold it. Which leads me into the actual problem with the instructions, that what people are explaining to do in the move that they're showing is not what is actually happening in the video. That sounds confusing, but let me use a back of the hand transfer video as an explanation. I came across this back of the hand transfer video where the person was explaining what to do, and they put their hands in a position and they mocked it. However, what they were explaining, and when you actually watch them perform what they were explaining, it wound up being two completely different things. Their hands were actually doing something completely different from what they were actually stating, and they didn't even know it. So hopefully this video gets addressed with, and can fix it, because people don't realize that this is a problem. Okay, so first things first. With the Enigma, all videos explain that you want to move the ball basically between your thumb and your middle finger to the opposite thumb and middle finger, rolling it. Now, the first problem comes into, that sounds good in theory, and what they're showing is one thing. However, in the video, they never actually move their hands from one position. So if they start in this position where my thumbs are up, they stay in this position. They roll their hands somehow like this. That doesn't actually work, because when you roll your hands with a 1 pound ball, in order for you to keep it positioned, because of where you have to have the ball, you have to turn your hand over. Besides, if you take a look at where my thumb is and where my middle finger is, my hands are going to turn. They're not going to be stationary the way they are. So that's the first problem. This move causes you to move your hands. So how the people are keeping their hands stationary in the video is the first thing that needs to be addressed. The move causes you to move your hands. So they're clearly not doing that in the video. I know it sounds weird, but bear with me. Secondly, I'm going to give you a demonstration of that roll move. Now again, this is a 1 pound ball, so I can't put it in the same position. So I'm going to roll it, and if you take a look, I started my hands this way, and they wound up this way. It's not stationary. I had to move my hand. And even still, I'm having a problem because of where I have to roll the ball. I can't keep it here. It's not a smooth move. I literally, in order for me to move it, I have to roll it between the crease of my thumb, which turns it this way, which makes it impossible to hold. Like, I'm struggling to hold this right now. I can't put enough pressure in here, and if I do, I'll drop it. I literally have to keep my hand here and then turn it over this way, which leads into the problem. Now my hands are in this position. How do I get my middle finger and thumb to go back there? And the thing here is, you can't. That move is literally impossible to keep your fingers to do this and then roll it again. Look at what just winds up happening. This is the move that they're telling you to do. That's what you wind up doing. So I don't know what in the world is going on between this point and what they're doing in the video, but there's a severe connection problem here that people aren't aware of. What you guys are doing in the instructional videos is not what you're actually doing in your hands. So you guys really need to rethink this, because this move right now, I can't do it. It's impossible to do with all these instructional videos. So I just want to get that out there, and hopefully you guys can get this fixed. It's Baz the Magician signing out, guys. Have a good one.